Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge von Willy Morgen. Wir haben in der letzten Folge nicht viel erreichen können. Wir waren hier in diesem Restaurant oder Kneipe, wie auch immer. Wir waren im Museum, aber ich habe den überhaupt nicht auf dem Schirm gehabt, dass wir den auch noch haben. Vielleicht sollten wir mal damit zu der Bibliothekarin gehen. Wir gucken mal, ob wir den zeigen können. Ob die uns vielleicht irgendwas darüber erzählen kann. So, gucken wir mal.
Better not. There are important clues.
Lieber nicht. Na, okay.
Better not.
Lieber nicht. Sollen wir mal die
I don't think
Nagelfeile?
fixing my nails would improve the outcome of my visit to Bonetown.
So, warte mal. Wir lesen noch mal einmal. Ich hoffe, dass du es bist, Willy, der diesen Brief liest. Ansonsten wären meine Bemühungen umsonst gewesen. Meine letzten Nachforschungen haben bestätigt, dass Captain Kit und seine Mannschaft einen großen Schatz gefunden haben. Ich weiß nicht, wo sie ihn versteckt haben, aber sie haben eine Karte gezeichnet, die unter den Mitgliedern der Mannschaft aufgeteilt wurde. Vor seiner Hinrichtung hatte Kit dieses Stück Karte in seiner Zelle. Ich habe es noch intakt finden können. Das bedeutet, dass die Karte nie wieder zusammengesetzt wurde und der Schatz noch irgendwo vergessen liegt. Okay, also heißt das eigentlich, wir müssen gucken mit dem Gefängnis, ne? Und hat der Museumsmensch nicht gesagt, dass das Museum früher mal das Gefängnis war? Genau. Ich meine, so war das doch, ne? Können wir den nochmal anquatschen? Was ist denn im Umschlag? Können Sie wiederholen, was Sie über Riley wissen?
Can you repeat what you know about Rayleigh?
You can find all the info, but summing up, Rayleigh was, even if he had alcohol problems, he could draw as very few, and I want to clear by preparing an exhibition for his works.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
Okay. Der Kurator, genau.
There's something written on it. For the heirs of Tom Rayleigh.
Tom Rayleigh.
It's one of the few pieces left by Tom Rayleigh. Ancient sources said that he was a prodigy in cartography drawing, but everything has been lost.
I understand.
Aber der hatte doch erzählt hier, dass das Museum früher ein Gefängnis war.
I'd say it's scary.
It's my handiwork. It seemed to me that the subject respected all the classical canons.
Maybe they're not the same canons I studied at school.
Na guck mal, das Buch können wir gar nicht mehr. Mal einmal den Hilfe-Button, ob ich irgendwas übersehen habe. Nee.
Free. It looks like there was a race to the bottom for this volume.
Können wir hier draußen irgendwas machen? Ah, schaut mal hier. Das haben wir nämlich...
At first glance, it appears to weigh over 100 kilos. Surely working out in the gym made me stronger, but I don't think it performed any miracles. It seems like the propeller of an old vessel. There's also some writing. Flying Dutchman. I don't think it's that Flying Dutchman. It's the sign for a museum. I don't know what interesting stuff there is to see. It's not specified on the sign. I can't see the opening time either. Dark alley, ambiguous sign, no opening time for the public, and an old open door. I like it. They're barrels filled with water.
Gehen wir nochmal da rein. Kann man dem irgendwas zeigen davon? Aber er sagt ja wieder,
Better not. There are important clues.
Wichtiger Hinweis, will er ihm nicht zeigen.
I don't think sticking them there would be useful.
Ich habe sie in Mountain.
I've seen that all through Bonetown there are new gutters.
Yes. The mayor decided to invest the city's money that way. It's not a bad idea. By channeling the rainwater, the city will ensure some drinkable water.
The mayor?
Yes, Steve Bonnet. He's the man who's been taking care of the city for countless years. Luckily, he's in charge, or Bonetown would already be a ghost city.
Okay. Ich habe gesehen und sonst nichts. Können Sie mir außer noch einmal erklären? Das ist alles.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thanks to you, and enjoy your stay in Bonetown.
Jetzt haben wir noch mal zur Bibliothek. Das ist nur Müll.
Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here. It looks new. How come all across Bonetown the gutters seem to be new?
They are new. There's been some geological instability in the last few years. We don't know yet if it's due to natural causes or human activity. In any case, the result is that Bonetown no longer has a working water network. And the only way to retrieve some water at a decent cost seems to be this one.
Whose idea was this?
Maybe the only person who really cares about the state of Bonetown, our Mayor Steve Bonnet.
What can you tell me about Steve Bonnet?
He's the only one here doing something to keep Bonetown alive. Without him, our village would be much worse off. I suggest you go visit him. He knows everything about Bonetown. If you need something specific, he'll be able to help you for sure. These days, he lives in the town hall to deal with all the city's problems. But he's always available to everyone.
Thank you. I'll visit him as soon as possible.
Na, siehst. Ah, guck mal da. Das können wir so
Do
auch
you
noch
by any
machen.
chance know the story of Captain William Kidd?
Sure, it is mostly a legend. In the golden era of piracy, Kidd stood out for his endeavors, if you could call them that.
The endeavors of a pirate aren't exactly heroic most of the time.
Anyway, his ship, the Adventure Galley, was supposedly filled with treasures when it suddenly disappeared. A few years later, in 1701, Kidd was captured and executed, but his ship and the crew were never found.
What do you think happened?
What always happened at that time? Kidd and his crew squandered all the loot, and to cover their tracks, they sold or even burned the ship. After this story, Kidd became legendary.
Thank you.
Okay. Kannst du mir was Brief bauen? Haben wir. Alles
Thanks,
klar.
and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Miss Teach, or just Margaret.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. So, jetzt gucken wir mal auf unsere Karte. Ob das Rathaus, Gasthaus, Bibliothek, Museum. Hä? Wo ist denn das Rathaus? Muss ich jetzt erst nochmal alle abfragen? Der mir jetzt auch irgendwann über Bürgermeister erzählt. Wo ist denn das Rathaus? Wie komme ich nach hinten? Nee, der erzählt mir auch
Goodbye.
nichts Neues.
Yes. Goodbye.
Nee, der erzählt mir auch nichts.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thanks to you, and enjoy your stay in Bonetown.
Wollen wir doch nochmal den Test versuchen?
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thanks to you, and enjoy your stay in Bonetown.
Wir versuchen nochmal den
see
Test.
You want to prove yourself. When you're ready, call me. I'll be right there.
Come on. Ich
I
bin
feel
fertig.
Very well, I'm coming. Let's begin the test. Our menu includes sweet corn chicken, blah blah.
Ach, er pennt wieder ein.
Kid, hey kid. The test.
Dann nicht.
I'm sorry. I thought you. For now,
And yet I was sure.
Jetzt, warte, ich tick den jetzt nochmal einmal an wegen der Regenrinnen, ob
I've
der noch
seen
was
it all
anderes
through
erzählt.
yes, it's not a bad idea. By channeling the rain.
The mayor?
Yes, Steve Bonnet. He's the man who's been taking care of the city for count. Luckily, he's in charge, or Bonetown would already be a ghost city.
Okay.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Der
Thanks to
erzählt
you,
mir auch
and
nichts.
enjoy your stay in Bonetown.
Ne. Sieht man auch nichts. Wo könnte denn ein Rathaus sein?
I don't need them. It's one of those old message boards on which they hung the wanted posters. Here in Bonetown, time seems to have stopped. There are still posters of the gang that was raging here decades ago. The members have become famous. I recognize there's also a little footnote.
Brunnen.
I could pick all the weeds and try to fix it, but I'm not here for that reason.
Okay. Jetzt gehen wir nochmal zum Gastwirt. Vielleicht erzählt der uns jetzt irgendwas anderes. Weil irgendwie müssen wir ja zum Rathaus kommen.
Is the public library still
Sure, but at least I'm simple.
strange? I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just as. Are you interested?
Just to reminisce a little bit.
Okay.
How come all the gutter...
In the last few years, we started having issues. It seems that the underground spring from which Bonetown drew its water is drying up. Then the mayor to try and resolve the problem, decided to pay for this intervention out of his own pocket. This way, not a single drop of rainwater is wasted, and the city manages to keep going.
Mhm.
Isn't there a creek just outside of Bonetown?
Yes, but it comes from the same spring that provides water to Bonetown, too. Its level has significantly fallen in recent years, so we needed an alternative.
Who's the mayor of Bonetown?
The evergreen Steve Bonnet.
You mean that Steve Bonnet?
Here in Bonetown, there's always been only one Steve Bonnet.
I still remember him. When I was little, I called him Uncle. He's always been a well-liked person, and he was a great friend of my father.
Yes, that's him. He must deal with a lot of trouble, but he never loses heart. Sometimes I wonder why he bothers. But it's thanks to him that our city can claim such an effective collection system for the rainwater.
I'd like to go say hello to him. After what happened to my father, we cut all ties with Bonetown. Just another way to try not to be haunted by the memories.
You can find him at the town hall for sure. It's basically his second home.
Thank you. I get it.
Good.
Thanks, and goodbye.
So, jetzt habe ich jeden gefragt. Und ich habe ihn immer noch nicht. Wie finde ich jetzt das Rathaus, um mit dem zu sprechen? Erzählt ihr mir nochmal was anderes. Ja, ich möchte oder sagen, den Namen Mary Teacher. Kennen Sie vielleicht die Geschichte von Captain?
What can you tell me about...
He's the only one here doing something to keep. Without him, our village would... I suggest you go visit him. He knows everything about Bonetown. If you need something specific, he'll be able to help you. These days, he lives in the town hall to deal with all the city's problems. But he's always available.
Thank you. I'll visit him as soon as possible.
Was Sie über meinen Vater wissen, irre ich mich, oder sagen Sie, Ihr Name ist Margaret Teach? Kennen Sie vielleicht die Geschichte von Captain William Kidd? Danke, auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific...
Thanks.
Ja, okay. Wie soll es jetzt weitergehen? Wir müssen irgendwie zum Rathaus. Die Kiste krieg
This
ich immer
lock is
neu.
peculiar, to say the least. I'm pretty sure that I'd need a special key if I wanted to open it.
Genau. Einen besonderen Schlüssel brauchen wir dafür.
There's no need to move the books anymore. The jack helped me access the volume I was interested in.
Hier ist ja sonst nichts weiteres. Irgendwas habe ich übersehen.
Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here.
Einmal den Hilfe-Button. Da ist Müll, die Regenrinne hatten wir schon. Shit.
I don't think I need this kind of souvenir. I don't need it. It looks new. I don't want to take anything from here. It's still material in the public domain. At first glance, there seem to be different tomes, some of which have considerable value too. I wonder why they're out here. Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here. Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home.
Dann fragen wir sie doch nochmal, ob sie uns was zu den Büchern sagt. Nein, sagt sie uns
Thanks.
nichts.
Goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific...
Thanks.
Ich glaube, ich komme jetzt in jeder Folge ein bisschen weiter. auch die ersten beiden Folgen, ich glaube, das war alles auch zu einfach. Wo finde ich nur den Bürgermeister? Der erzählt mir ja auch nichts. Der Lump. Der will nicht reden mit mir.
Based on his posture, I think he lives here. I guess he's a sort of janitor or curator of the museum.
Was ist in dem Umschlag?
Goodbye.
Yes. Goodbye.
Naja. Sollte ich dem mal? Warte mal. Aber wird er dem auch bestimmt nicht zeigen.
Better not. It's a unique piece.
Okay.
If I ruin it,
Will er
I
nicht.
risk wasting all the trouble my father went through to protect it. I don't think sticking them there.
Okay. Aufklären will er auch nicht. Den Brief will er ihm
Better
auch
not.
nicht zeigen.
There are important clues. Better
Karte.
not. I don't think fixing my nails would improve the. I don't think fixing my nails would. I don't think fixing.
Ah, sagt er immer dasselbe. So, was nu, was nu, was nu?
I don't think fixing my nails would.
Genau, er will sich seine Nägel nicht machen.
I don't think fixing my nails would improve the outcome of my. Better not.
Nein, das will er auch nicht.
Better not.
Das will er auch nicht.
Better not. I don't think sticking them there would be useful. I don't think fixing my nails would improve.
Ach, Menno, ey. Na, auf jeden Fall haben wir wieder ein bisschen mehr. Ich glaube, ich sage jede Folge ein bisschen weiter. Ein bisschen weiter. Naja. So, ich mache hier jetzt erstmal wieder ein Cut. Und wir sehen uns dann bei der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dann. Ciao.